Hi everybody and welcome to this week's BBO weekly free instant tournament. It is the weekly free instant tournament amongst all the instant tournaments. And of course it's free and it's the same hands all week, so you get an opportunity to try it out, preferably before you watch this video. Just to remind you, this is a best hand tournament. So I have the best hand at the table in terms of the total number of points. No one can have more points than me. Someone can have the same number. That's just an interesting fact that I found out this week, that in these instant tournaments, the chance that somebody has the same number of points as you is around 9%. It's less than 10%. But in the day-long best hand tournaments, which you can play in, either the free ones or the ones where you have to pay for, they're actually dealt in a different way. And there, the chance that somebody has the same, one of the players has the same number of points as you, is almost 18%, approximately double the chance that it is in this type of tournament. I understand BBO might change the way it deals to make them the same, but at the moment there is much less chance of somebody having the same hand and the same number of points as me in these instant tournaments than there is in the day-long tournaments. Just an interesting fact that we discovered this week. If you want to know what the different methods of dealing are, then you can look at a site called Bridge Winners, which has a thread about how BBO does it. So here we are. We've got this 16 count. Now, I normally like to open 5-4, 2-2, 16 counts, 1 no trump. But here we've got these aces. I know the queens are like no trumps, but then we haven't got any good intermediates, which you generally want for no trumps. And I'm 5-4 in the major, so I've got an easy rebid after I open 1 spade. So I'm going to open 1 spade. Here, there's this, and they've bid 2 hearts, which has gone pass. I clearly can't double because I don't have the minors. I'm going to have to pass and hope we can beat 2 hearts. And maybe I'll regret not opening 1 no trump, but we will see. There's 10 of spades. It's not going to be 4th highest. Partner may have 2 spades. Does he have 1 higher than the 10? Probably not. So I don't know that this is the right thing to do to try and give partner a rough. So I'm going to play the 6 here. Partner's not going to have 5 spades, otherwise they'd be raising me. So it looks as though king, queen, jack are in the left hand to my left. This looks like they want to lead hearts on the table. No, they want to lead spades. Right. Now I need to go up with the ace. Interesting, the 4 partner. We're missing queen and jack. Well, I think that West has them, so I need to kill them by leading 1 while my partner still has a trump. The partner won't have another trump after this. I don't think there's any chance of it. But I might as well get myself a safe exit card with the 9 of spades. Exit with a 4 of clubs in the attempt to set up a trick for partner. Yeah, that worked. Oh, 2 tricks for partner. What am I going to throw away on this? Presumably the 9 of spades. 8 of diamonds to my ace, which gets roughed. Now, pair is in hand. And we have that last trump. So partner had a fair bit there in diamonds. So I'm not sure that 50 will be a good score. It is 71%. What happened at other tables? Nobody got more than 50. And people who bid on in 3 diamonds went 1 off. All right, so it was right to pass. Nobody seems to have opened 1 no trump. Don't know what score that would have got. Okay, 2 7 spades. 14 points. Singleton there. Well, this is just a simple 1 spade opening for now. 2 clubs by West is a club suit, and 2 spades is support for clubs. I'm certainly going to bid my spades again. Am I strong enough to go to 4 spades? Probably not for the moment. I bid 4 clubs. No, I still won't go. So I'm going to bid 3 spades now. See what my partner does. It gets passed out in 3 spades. The partner doesn't have much in the way of spades. Jack X is quite nice. Not much in the way of points at all. And the hearts don't look nice. But let the king of diamonds win, obviously. About that. See what they switch. The king of clubs. I'm going to win that one. I've really got no entry to dummy, but if I lead the jack of clubs, they may think I'm trying to rough and dummy, and they may lead trumps, or they may lead hearts. Let's see what we'll give them the lead and see what they can do. On the other hand, they may just lead diamonds again. Well, I'm going to leave them on lead here, just because. Right, so they've led the heart. I'm probably going to go 1 down. That was too bad. Ace of diamonds. I don't think they're roughing it. They are. Oh well. But roughed with the 10. It's a 9 of hearts. So they're not roughing this. No. Right. Now it's time to see if the king of spades will come down. And it won't. So we're going 2 down, which won't be a good score. Six of spades, and I can claim the rest because the trumps. And 2 down was a 53%. Somebody got out for 1 off. They can make, letting them make 3 clubs. You're right, and then most people are 2 off in something. So I should have done a trick better. Probably helps if I actually rough with the queen of spades rather than the low spade. That works better. But I played essentially for East to have the 10 of spades. Right. 13 points in the robot system and in ACOL. This is a 1 diamond opening. Opponents overcalled 1 spade. Partner bid 2 clubs. 3 bid 5 plus clubs. 11 plus total points. What would 2 no trumps be now? 2 no trumps is what I've got, this balanced hand with a spade stop. So, what would, yeah. 3 no trumps. We may have a heart fits that we've not uncovered, but I don't think there's a way with the robot of finding that out. I don't think I was strong enough to bid 2 hearts. So here we go. That's good. Diamonds are actually our weakness. we've got 3 spade tricks. We can come to 3 heart tricks, and we can come to a lot of club tricks once we've knocked out the king. So I'm going to keep the queen of spades as an entry to dummy. And now, although it's fair to note that hearts will guarantee an entry to dummy, but I might as well try this club finesse. Then we'll take it quite good if it lost, right? And they obviously come back with the diamond. Try the 9, and that did force the queen, so we know the 10 is in the east hand. And now comes the 10 of spades. Well, right, so I could run those clubs. The last 2, the 6 of clubs may not be good. I only had 1, dummy had 6, so that's 7. So we've only seen 1 round of them. So their 6 could be, if they're 4-2, it's all right because they've only got 3 left after 1 round, so that would draw them. But if they're 5-1, they might not be good. And we're still going to have to play. So I'm going to play the king of hearts now, because I'm still going to need heart tricks for the contract. There's the ace. Are they going to cash the ace of diamonds? They are. So throw the club that might not be a winner away. Right, and now I'm safe. I'll go with the jack of hearts. And I've got some diamond winners, some heart winners in my hands. The only possible loser is that diamond, which could go on what? I've got 3 club winners in dummy. So I'm going to claim the contract. But anybody make an over trick? See, somebody must have done. Now, a couple of people made 2 over tricks. How did they do it? I wonder. Quick look at this hand. So much the same auction, except I didn't rebid 2 diamonds. Right, and then what happened? So no trumps is played from the other hand. And you get a heart lead. Right, okay, well that's why you get to make. Presumably they didn't then find their diamond switch when they got in with the club. Right. So that's why some people did better. So 63% at the moment after 3 hands, 3rd or 4th place. I've got a flat 17 count. Is it too good to open 1 no trump is the question. Not really. Too many of my points are in my short suits. The difficulty is, if I open 1 no trump and partner's got 6 or 7 points in the 4-card major, we'll miss our fit in the 4-card major. So I think I'm going to lie here, pretend this is 18 points, even though it's not a great 17. And if we get one of a major response from partner, we can raise them and we'll be in a better contract. So I'm going to try 1 club here. Hope it doesn't get passed out. Right, so 1 heart on my left, double from partner, which says they got 4 spades. Pass. I need here to bid 3 spades, which I think, because I think that will show. It shows 18 to 20 total points. Am I worth 3 spades? 2 spades shows 15 to 17 total points. Yes, because I could bid 1 spade, yes. So 2 spades is probably right. The value of this hand, and partner goes to 4 spades. And here's the diamond lead. So clubs are not great. We've got 2 losers there, but we need to get rid of 1 of them on those diamonds as soon as possible. It's 2 diamonds lead. Could it be a singleton? Maybe. I want to unblock the diamonds before. So it doesn't look like it's a doubleton either. So when I get to dummy, I can cash the ace of diamonds, throwing a club away if need be. Do I want to take my spade finesse now? Yes. So interesting situation now in the spade suit. We know the king is in the west hand, pretty much for sure. I mean, East could have had for 3 and have ducked it. So now the question is, if West has 2 spades, we need just to play the ace and the king will drop. And then because we're missing the 10 as well. And then the 10 in the East hand will fall underneath the queen. The other possibility is if West has the king and another one, I can come to my hand and lead the queen. And when they put the king on, the ace wins, and then the 10 will fall from East. But I think, given that we know that West has at least 5 hearts because they bid hearts as an auction, so East is more likely to have the 3 spades, so they break 3-2, than West. So the doubleton king of spades is more likely. So I'm going to play the ace of spades at this point. And so, right. So now I can can draw that trump, but so I don't want to. Let's think. I need to get rid of some of my heart losers. Get rid of a club loser on there, so I only have 1 club loser, but I can only afford 2 heart losers, so I need one of them. King Queen will be a winner. Could I rough 2? No, it will get over roughed. So I'm only going to be able to rough 1. Could just leave the 9 and run it after drawing trumps. And I'll just lose the ace and the jack. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to draw this trump because I'm now I haven't played the ace of diamonds just in case East roughed it, was able to rough it, because I'm going to play a heart now, so I can always get to dummy with a heart rough. Oh, that was silly. I should have let that run. Oh, that's cost me a trick. Very silly. Played far too quickly. I'm making my contract, but I should have made an over trick. So it's 50%, but I should have got much more. So that was 50%, but let's just see what 650 would have been. So 650 would have been, well, 100%. It would have been equal, so it was slightly less than that. So that was very bad play on my part. Sorry about that. Don't play too quickly. That's what I try not to do in these videos. I try to play slowly so you can follow the play. So obviously I didn't do that on this occasion. Halfway through and we're 4th or 5th. We should be way up above that. Sorry. 12 points, 6-card diamond suit. We're 3rd in hand vulnerable. But nobody can have more than our 12 points. So what I can do is the robot plays 2 diamonds here. It still plays it as a maximum of 10 high card points. But in 4th in hand, it plays it as 8 to 14, I think. But 3rd in hand, it doesn't. I want to make it harder for them to find their major secrets. I'm going to bid 2 diamonds. Even though I'm a bit strong for it. And maybe we've missed something here. I certainly need to draw trumps and play the jack, just so I've got as many entries either way as possible. I'm going to play diamonds. I'm going to that drew the queen. That means the 9 and 10 are both in the east hand. Could they played clubs rather than spades? We had 6 diamonds in my hand, 1 in dummy. That's 7. So they had 6 between them. Let's see what the ace produces. We'll throw 3 of clubs away. And that produced 10, and they got 9 and 10. So I think that the diamonds are breaking 3-3, and the king is in this hand. This hand could have queen 9, 10, I suppose, in which case, but I've got to play. I think, no, it does. They're not breaking very well. They've still got a winning diamond out. There it is. They're taking it. So the 10 of clubs, encourage them to play clubs. I didn't think they would somehow. No, well, at least they didn't take that other trick that they could have done. So I'm going to make 2 diamonds now. There aren't any more trumps, but and the 3 hearts are good, so we can claim contract making. But that won't be as good as people who played in hearts, I wouldn't have thought. But I get 78%. People got to 4 hearts and went off. Playing in 3 hearts is where you want to be, but just to say that if we look at what the north hand was there for a moment, that's what the hand the robot had. This is an opening bid. You've got a rule of 20 and the north hand passed. They should be opening that hand 1 heart. So we got lucky because 4 hearts wasn't making. We now come to this nice big hand, 19 points. It's not strong enough to open with the robot's big bid, the 2 clubs, but if we get in, you can see that we got 8 tricks off the top. So I'm going to open 2 no trumps, even though it's a point short. And the robot just raises to 3 no trumps. Now we can go. And they found their good lead, the 3 of spades. We do only have the 8 tricks off the top. Right, so they've led the 3 of spades, probably from an honor. So I've got a choice here. Either I can play low or I can play the queen. So the queen wins when West has both the ace and king of spades. I win the spade. The other alternative is I play low, and if East doesn't have the jack, East will have to play the ace or king, and then the queen can come to a trick, or else they'll have to switch to a different suit. So The queen wins when both the ace needs both the ace and king in the west hand. Low only needs the jack in the west hand to be right. So it's much better chance is to play low here. Also, these turns up with the jack. Now we've got to hope the spades are 4-4, and we just lose the four-spade tricks. And the king was there, so neither, and the ace is there. So neither was going to work. We're going to have to make at least 2 discards. So I'm going to discard the heart first. And then the 2 of clubs, and spades aren't 4-4, so we're just going to make our 8 tricks, which won't be very good. So our jack of clubs, our last loser away. 1 of the clubs, the hearts, win it, and now all those tricks are going to be good, so we can claim down 1. Only 32%. So did somebody do? Yes. Oh, if the other hand gets to play it, it looks to be making, well, 1 no trump plus 2, 3 no trumps minus 1. People didn't get to game. They're the ones that did well. But if North plays no trumps, the king of clubs is right. They can't lead anything to start with. So can we get to dummy? No, we can't get to dummy to take the club finesse. So 3 no trumps is never making. Right. Down to 6th now with 58.3% with 2 boards to go. Here we have a 15 count. 8s, 9s, and 10s, so good intermediates. This is, I mean, despite the 3 aces in these suits, this is a 1 no trump opening bid. 2 clubs, overcall is a single suited, could be any suit. Double is the robot plays in this position stolen bid, as it were. So it's stamen, it places 2 clubs. So I can say I've got my 4 spades. And they go to 4 spades. That's great. So we know that West has got some long suit, which they may well lead. They may lead shortage. Well, it sure looks like that's their long suit, doesn't it? So we shouldn't lose any diamond tricks because we can ruff them dummy and we've got the ace. We've got a heart loser and probably 2 club losers. And we just need to see if there's any way of avoiding the 2 club losers. We've got 10 spades between us, so they've got 3. So even if you have to draw 3 rounds, there'll be 2 spades left in each hand. And as you can see from dummy, with my hand, I just need to ruff those 2 diamonds in dummy. So there's no rush to ruff them. But I suppose I may as well, in case this hand is ruffing, this hand can't have 10 diamonds, the king and jack and kept quiet. So we don't need to ruff it this time. So we're really looking at just, is there some way of manufacturing an extra trick out of this? The only legitimate way of manufacturing an extra trick is in clubs. If West has the 10 and East has the king queen, then from my hand I leave the 9, and if West puts the 10 on, I put the jack on. They win with the king or queen, and now I can finesse against the other one. And if they don't put the 10 on, I run it and it forces the king queen, and now I can hopefully have a finesse position as well. So there is another chance, which is the fourth round of heart clubs could be good, and I could throw a heart loser away. So throw a heart from here, win this, draw some trumps. So they have 3 trumps, so they've broken 2-1. So I'm going to draw the last round, 10, just to keep the entries to my hand. Now I'm going to lead the 9 of clubs, 10, Jack, Queen. Well, now I'm not going to get rid of my heart loser in time, so I'm going to rough a diamond in dummy and see if this hand has had King, Queen of clubs by finessing the 8s. They didn't. They're going to cash their heart trick now. But now I will have the rest. So we did our best to try and get an extra trick, and I can rough that diamond in dummy, so we can. Playing for the contract making, 67%. Lots of people who have done the same. Moves us up to 4th. We're still just below 60%. We've got the last board. We really need 100% on this one. 1 spade, 1 no trump, which is forcing. So West's got to bid again, unless I do something. So I'm inclined not to do anything, just to find out more about the hand. I don't know. My partner can't have much. West. So I'm sat here with 16 points. West has, say, 12 to open the bidding. That's 28. East has got at least 6 no trump. So they got 6 points, at least 6 points. My partner really can't have more than 6 points, which might be enough for us to make game. But let's just pass, because 1 no trump is forcing. West won't pass. They bid 2 hearts. East goes back to 2 spades. I'm not going to tell us what 2 spades means, sadly. They might only have 2 spades, or they might have a weak hand with 3 spades. Are we going to try and drive them up by bidding 3 diamonds? Do we think we're beating spades? No, I'm going to bid 3 diamonds here. I'm not certain. We've driven them up to 3 spades. We've told partner what to lead, which the robot very often doesn't. I'm going to see if we can beat 3 spades. Partner did lead a diamond. 2. We've got 6. Dummy's got 4. And partner's led the 2 from 3 to the 10. Yes, all right. Partner probably won't carry on with diamonds. Oh, they did. Excellent. So I can just play the 9. We're trying to force the spade bidder so that my partner's trumps will get established. Well, we'll save the king of. We thought that would happen. We thought they'd play the ace of clubs there somehow. Yeah, sadly, the queen and 9 are going to be good. Now, actually, I can't afford to throw the queen of diamonds away because the 7 of diamonds. Dummy will be good, so I've got to throw the queen of hearts away. And now they play hearts. Queen of diamonds. And they're making 10 tricks. It's only worth 17.9%, so it won't be a good result overall. Down to 5th place, 54%. We should be able, we can see the other tables. For people left to play in 3 diamonds, presumably they bid it straight away. One off, that was best. Yep. Okay, so I should have taken action straight away, it seems, to get a decent result. And anyway, I probably played this too quickly and possibly too quickly for you to follow all the counting that I did. So I'm sorry, I'll try and do better next week and certainly try and get a better score next week. But thanks for watching. If you like the video, please click like, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.